We are back. We're back with a bit of a fun fact on this Wednesday. On this day, 89 years ago, Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed the Social Security Act into law. All these years later, a lot of folks still don't really understand it. So, in today's checklist, we're going to learn how to maximize those benefits, and we brought in the expert here with some very important information, CNBC's senior personal finance correspondent, Sharon Epperson. Always good to have you. Always good to have you.
Be here.
So tens of millions of folks, they get a Social Security check every single month. How do you know when you're eligible for Social Security?
Well, the important thing to know is that your full retirement age, it's not the same as when you get Medicare. It's not 65 for many people.
Okay.
Right now, it's probably between 66 and 67 years old. So that's the age that you need to know. If you were born between 1943 and 1954, it's 66.
Okay.
And then if it's after 1960, it's 67. And then, in between, you might get a couple extra months. So knowing your full retirement age is key to figuring out what your benefit might be.
Okay, all right.
So, Sharon, does it matter if, say 66 is your full retirement age and at 64 you want to tap into your Social Security?
You can do that. You
Okay.
can actually get into your Social Security as early as age 62, but realize that the benefit's going to be reduced. And if you're 62 and actually your full retirement age is 67, it could be reduced by as much as 30%.
Oh, wow.
The other thing you need to know is you can delay. You don't have to take it at 66 or 67. You can wait all the way up to 70. And every year that you delay, there's an 8% increase in your benefit.
Oh, okay. So is there a way to kind of estimate what is the best age to grab that Social Security?
Everybody should go online and go to the Social Security Administration website, ssa.gov, and set up a My Security Social Security account.
Okay.
You can go in there and then get a statement that will show you what your estimated benefit's going to be from 62 to 70 every year. And you can see how it could potentially increase and how much lower it would be if you take it early. But that's a really important thing to do so you have an idea of how that fits into your financial life in the future.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So, Sharon, what about your earnings? In making sure that you've got the correct earnings in your record.
Everybody makes mistakes. And a lot of people have multiple jobs, may have multiple jobs in 1 year, may be self-employed, add that to it. You want to make sure all that income is counted toward your Social Security. So the good thing about getting your statement is you can see if there are any differences in your earnings history from what you know you made.
Right.
So you want to check that statement every year at least. Go to ssa.gov to get that statement and to look at the benefits, but also to request corrections if you notice any mistakes. The key thing is to type it in yourself. ssa.gov. Don't click on a website.
Because sometimes it fills in automatically.
It could fill
and
in
it's something
automatically.
fake.
Right, exactly.
Oh, all right.
Exactly.
All right, and I feel like you can't just rely on Social Security. You have to kind of coordinate it with other things.
You have to, but
Yeah.
so many people,
I
that's
know.
all they have.
So then
and
which-
that's all they're planning on.
So then how do you coordinate that then?
Well,
What do
I
you
think
do?
it's really important if you belong to a workplace plan, if you have a 401k, a 403b, you need to understand what you could potentially get from that when you retire and then how that fits into what this benefit estimate is. Keep in mind, Social Security is guaranteed. There's no other money that's guaranteed for life, right? So you want to be able to understand that maybe you count on that for your basic
bulk.
necessities,
Yeah.
right? And then as things change, you use your other investments.
Okay.
But just have a conversation with a financial professional about how that could work. And also understand if you're married, whether or not you should have the higher earning spouse wait perhaps to collect their Social Security.
And then you
so they
just
can
live
get
off
more,
of one?
And you can live off of one, or you could take the higher earning spouses. First, if you're divorced, you should realize that if you've been married more than 10 years, you have access to the higher earning spouse Social Security, so you want to double check on
Really?
that.
Why did you make that thing?
Well, because I didn't know that. I mean,
Many people don't know that.
no, I just
Many people
I didn't
don't know
realize
that.
that you could
But coupling and decoupling and Social
Yeah.
Security, all things that you need to think about.
before you divorce.
Really quickly, Sharon, are Social Security benefits taxable?
They can be taxable. They're only taxable to a certain percentage, not fully taxable, but that's another thing to definitely take a look at.
I went on that website a couple years ago because I was just curious as to what
Yeah.
I might look.
You gotta-
Depressing.
Yeah, you got to keep working.
Depressing.
Keep working. Keep working.
Can't retire.
Keep working.
Thank you, Sharon
Sure.
Epperson. For more of Sharon's money tips, today.com, you know where to go. You can also sign up for her free money 101 newsletter. It's a fantastic newsletter, and you can do that by scanning the QR code that's on your screen right now.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.